What's cracking, guys? I'm going to try something a little bit different today. I've had a couple of requests to go into a bit of a frame by frame for the latest Star Atlas trailer, and I thought that might be cool and something to be able to test out, get my OBS working properly. So I don't really have it mapped out too well. I've got a few tabs opened up on the screen here, and I am going to give it a crack. So let's just get straight into it, I guess. What should I look at first? So we'll have, you see Twitter here. Always a good way of getting a hold of information, tweets, keep that up to date. There's the video, so we will get straight into it. I've got it preloaded. So I'm trying to get it around now. I'm just going to pause right there for a reason being. This to me, this was weird and odd. So I've watched this trailer a whole lot, but I just wondered why they went with something like that. So first thing I thought was Avatar. Why would you link something that's going to look so dramatically close to Avatar pictures? And I just kind of thought, wow. To me, not the best start, but there's so many different alien races that they've got, the Ustar, the One, as the humans, that they could have gone with robots. They could have gone with so much different stuff, but to me that's very, very reminiscent of Avatar. I need to get in and watch that movie again. I've been talking about it. Cool graphics, but you sort of see some fighting that looks like she's reflecting. There's fighting going on in the distance. This doesn't look like this is in actual space to me. You can see in her eyes flickering something in the distance she's looking at. Right, so we're looking from some kind of a spaceship at a planet.
Legend has it that somewhere on the other side of space is a diamond.
Fucking diamonds. Why it have to be diamonds? It could have been some kind of space alloy to get your mega Death Star going, to get something for a ship. Interesting why we're looping into something. Maybe it's because we know diamonds so well, and as a race, we value diamonds. I don't know. It's a created market.
The size of a planet.
Size of a planet. So we see here a little bit of graphics. Nothing hardcore with the graphics here, you know. You're seeing a planet with two rings around it. The spaceship wasn't in great detail going through.
Is out to find it.
All right, so we did just hear there with me talking over the top of it. It must be graphics that are wrong there. But I've had a few bugs with this computer lately. I may end up having to update. But everyone's going to be in a rush to get this resource.
So I guess
we do see here a bit of a ship. I wonder why that's doing it. Might be to do with my screen capture. Floyd Line Galactic Shipping Co. Yeah, it's definitely a graphics card. So I've got to do a bit more research into the Floyd Line. We didn't see very well on the graphics there with these elements, with these jump points, planets. That's what you're probably going to have to guess is there's been plenty of other games out there which link the planets in the galactic system and all of that kind of thing. So that's what it kind of, rather than looking like an element. Thick music, bass to it, great graphics with that. That will maybe link to something to do with, you kind of imagine that being like on a building for the head office kind of thing. That's it. That's the trailer. So history has begun. Your future awaits. Experience the next level of reality at StarAtlas.com. Links obviously Solana and Serum. So that's the big website there, StarAtlas.com. So for me, I've watched this trailer a lot. I'm sure everyone out there has done exactly the same. It wasn't over the top for me. Like, even from the first time I've watched it, I've kind of thought, well, maybe we could have seen more. We could have seen some kind of gameplay. That let me down there straight away. That was my biggest letdown for the whole video, was they had a chance to be able to put a different Star Atlas theme into a race
on the other side of
From there,
space is a
cool. I'm happy with that. So that looks good. It looks interesting. It's going to get people that don't know anything about Star Atlas look at that and go, "What the fuck, Star Atlas?" So it's going to get people immersed and interested in Star Atlas as itself. Let's have a quick look at staratlas.com. I did go over this in my video very, very quickly. Now you can click to enter through your portal. That jumps you into it. This website is just amazing. I think they've spent more time and put out a much better website because this is going to be something that is used over. And what I did actually miss thinking in the video too was this is a teaser trailer part one. So they are going to add to this. That was a big miss on the talking about the actual film clip. So part one, there's going to be more. Now, spend some time going through this. I haven't done 100% of this site, but there is just so much to see. Now, what is interesting though is you can skip through some of it, and it was on the launch screen, and you can play now. That will link you to the play.staratlas. You can play the trailer from there, or you can visit the showroom. So the showroom was something that was also very cool to look at. You can just go through it. So this is some of the ships. Now you click on the individual piece of information, picture, and it will send you into the information for it. So let's click on Uster. And this is what I mean. They could have put something like this out. There was the Uster videos, and they could have just gone so much better. But, you know, it is what it is kind of thing. But it goes into details here. And I loved going through this. The actual posters, the 14 poster series was just amazing. It kind of sent me on a bit of a tangent today doing some research on this. Here we go. This is what I'm looking at. Spaceships, factions, NFT posters. That links you into the individual stages. In the next week, this will blow up, you would imagine. You've got the IDOs coming up for Radium and Apollo X. They're going to be special events, and it is really, really cool. So I've subscribed to the Star Atlas site a while ago, but I didn't really actually go through the Star Atlas site today until I watched the teaser trailer. And that then showed at the end of it the short story of a lost astronaut from Jason Silver. Now, fucking amazing. That to me was so much better than actually watching the film clip. Really cool to watch this because the lost astronaut poster for me was one of the highlights of the series in how the team handled getting people excited. They put in Easter eggs, all these kinds of things. And I was really amazed to see that. So go in, spend some time on that. Jason Silver also does it for the Armstrong poster. He's sitting there in the park. He must be holding a hand cam or something like that, recording himself because it shakes the whole time. But really, really cool site. Yeah, I guess that's going to be it. I didn't want to do a big, long one. I did get a few questions, a few asks. What did you think? And I thought, let's throw something out. It gives me a good opportunity to be able to test out my OBS and get that sort of working well. But thank you, Mother, for the rabbits.